Kenny quit playing.
Yo, you already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich. I'm back.
Your girl, Imani. Wow.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, people. Sorry for my hiatus last week. I had to handle some things, but they clearly, did their thing on the interview with Heavy by Hefe. So, yeah.
How are y'all doing?
I'm doing
Imani, I'll start with you. How you doing, Imani?
I'm good. I'm here. Podcast day.
I like that. Mm-hmm. And Rich, how are you doing?
How are you?
Nah, we gonna save me for last. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty well. It's podcast day, obviously one of my favorite days of the week. We got Marino kicking it with us in the studio, Cat right outside. You feel me? Let me open it up by saying this before I ask you how you're doing. Let me just open it up by saying this. Next week is our last episode of the year 2020, so please make sure y'all go check it out. We're going to be doing some really cool shit. It's our third annual breakdown, our year breakdown that we do. Like I said, every single year. That's why it's annual. So it's going to be really lit. Pull up, kick it with us. It should be some fun. But yeah, I just wanted to announce that at the beginning of the podcast. But I'm doing pretty well. I'm happy we're able to do this right before this snowstorm that's supposed to happen. And everyone's like hyping it up. My city already called state of emergency. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo.
Hyping it up.
Every snowstorm, every snow like emergency I heard, it was only a couple drops, or it was only a couple drops, or it maybe snowed OD for like a couple hours.
You talking about the last couple years, right? When we haven't got
just
shit
in general,
for snow.
Yeah, you feel me?
So, well, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. As it pertains to the snowstorm,
Now he knows how I feel. Now he knows how I feel.
No, I just wanted to get that. I wanted to talk about the snowstorm, so I had to get that out the way.
Yeah.
So, as it pertains to the snowstorm, like I be watching the news, bro, because I ain't trying to work tomorrow, even though I work from home. So, yeah, that's gonna be my excuse. But I know. Regardless, though, like I've seen it like travel through the Midwest and like starting to hit Pennsylvania and shit, bro. That shit's coming. Like that shit is coming, bro. It's supposed to get like 18 inches, 14 to 18 inches. Mm-hmm. I thoroughly believe we're getting all of that. Mm-hmm. All of it. I think south of Mass isn't gonna get that much, but yeah, North Mass we ain't hit, bro. So I'm telling you, call out of work tomorrow and get your weed, get your alcohol, get your food. Make sure you got your phone is charged. Make sure everything is charged, bro, because you don't know what could happen. Because we gonna be trapped for like 2 days. I'm telling you, this is no joke.
Mm-hmm. I'm hip.
This nigga Dev don't give a fuck. This nigga Dev don't give a fuck. I can see it in his face. I can see it in his face. Like he's just chatting.
No, but I understand why he's chatting though, because it's like, what was the last one? It snowed for like what, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and then it was done.
I mean, they never said it was like supposed. They never said it was supposed to be this bad.
They say that with every snowstorm, bro.
Yes.
The last one we had like 2 weeks ago, they said it was going to be like 6 inches.
When they announce it, every single snowstorm that I've sat through within the past couple of years, they announce it, and then I watch it happen, and like, yeah, maybe it's crazy for a couple of hours, but it's gone by the next day or two.
Yeah, I'll be pushing.
Or like, I'm like, damn, I plan to spend all day in the crib, and then when it actually happens, I'm like, damn, I could have actually stepped outside today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my thing is, well, that's your fault. If you look outside and there's not that much shit, you could have went outside.
Yeah, but, that's just because I'm waiting for it to hit. It just says it's coming, so I wait for it. And then does it ever come?
Now, if they're saying it's about to be 14 to 18 inches and they're wrong, we're still getting a shit ton of snow if they predicted that, if you think about it.
I know. Mm-hmm. I'll just see what happens tomorrow. Like by the time this episode comes out,
I understand both parties.
By the time this episode comes out, we'll have known if it snowed like crazy or not. You feel me? It's not too much to go into.
It is.
By the time this comes out,
it will still be snowing.
You'll be cozy. You feel me? So, hey, I'm just happy we're able to get here into the studio before it all went down because, and I was happy we were able to still come into the studio just because Massachusetts is starting to slowly shut down again. Yeah. Even though they're like updating their COVID guidelines like week after week, I think we're slowly getting to the point of shutting down again. Mm-hmm. Right now, the city of Boston is in step 2 of phase 2, I believe. I think just the other day we got back to step 1 of phase 3.
Yep.
But now we're at step 2 of phase 2. So I was like, damn, like, was it what did I miss in that gap for us to just jump back a whole nother step? You feel me?
Everyone's coming back from vacation.
Coming back? I thought niggas came back. Actually, is this the week after? Nah, I think people have been back.
People are coming home for the holidays, you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
And then actually staying home and then probably just taking a while to develop symptoms and then going to get tested and then finding out they're positive and then the state going crazy.
I think they're doing it as a precaution. Like, I know cases have been rising, but like I don't think we've had like a crazy amount of deaths lately. Like any death is like too many.
No,
but like you know,
it's just positive.
No,
cases.
I understand. But when I say like they're doing it as a precautionary thing, like think about it. Christmas is next week. If you don't shut shit down, people gonna be out and about shopping for Christmas and getting ready for the holidays. People gonna be traveling in.
Nothing.
So if you shut Boston down, the biggest city in Massachusetts, people aren't gonna want to come here because they can't do shit. And people that are here have no choice but to stay inside with the ones that they're stuck with because there ain't shit to do. Mm-hmm. So I think it's honestly a precautionary thing. Because I haven't really been in Boston like that, so I don't know how it is. And it was only I've only seen like news about Boston. So I can't speak for that. Like Burlington, bro. I live in Burlington right now. We're fine. We're cozy. Like we got shit to worry about at all as it pertains to like COVID related cases. But Boston, booming. So you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are too. Malden is too. But when you think about how cities close to us, their numbers are type crazy. Everett's is crazy. Chelsea's is crazy. Lynn is crazy. So I can only imagine after Boston starting to shut down, like cities like those starting to shut down and then it just do a triple effect.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure. For Malden, like I said, I haven't really heard much news of closure, but then again at the same time I'm like, what is in Malden, you feel me? So I'm not really paying attention to that. But in terms of the city of Boston, where I mean, what does Malden have to offer?
You're not lying. That's
like,
the
you
funny
feel
part.
me? Like we got a great train station. Besides that, in terms of the city of Boston, I understand why they would start to close down too. Like you said, surrounding cities and surrounding states are starting to close down too. We always say that Massachusetts is the last state to do anything. We always wait to see what New York is doing or just like all the surrounding states before making a decision for ourselves. And we called this. We said around this time, flu season, winter, things were going to
spike,
shut down again, and things were going to spike. And now it's just getting to that point. You feel me? The only important thing to do now is prepping for it. What are you going to do? Let's just hope you're not in a situation where, like in the first shutdown, it affected a lot of jobs. You feel me? So let's just hope with this upcoming shutdown happening again, everyone is more prepared in their situation. You feel me?
Honestly, bro, I don't see how anyone could be prepared because the government still hasn't sent out any other help for small businesses.
Yeah,
stimulus checks for people. So like my thing is like if shit shuts down, a lot of small businesses are actually going out for good this time.
Oh yeah,
like that made it through the first wave. Yeah, that made it through the first wave. Like but like the second time, I don't know how it's gonna go, and especially if it's a long shutdown. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's weird though, because like they're starting to like hand out the vaccines or at least transport the vaccines to like each of the states and whatnot. And they say like, it's gonna be like 3 to 6 months before like a lot of people can start developing immunity towards it. But I want to ask y'all, would y'all take the vaccine? Like if it was presented to you? Because you got to take it twice in order for it to be like effective. So
honestly, I would much rather prefer to wait to see, how the first wave.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Because I heard that they're not even going to be quick to give vaccines out to everybody. It's going to first,
the most important people first, like
essential
first
workers.
Exactly,
it's going to essential workers first, and then after that, it's just a class hierarchy. You feel me? Like the rich are going to get it first, and then it's going to go all the way down to the poor. Maybe you feel me? So I think since I'm not an essential worker, it's not really in my head to rush to get the vaccine. You feel me? So I'm going to just wait it out and see how it looks for everybody else. I don't judge anyone who's like in that essential worker position to rush to get it, but then again, I respect people who choose not to do it. It's a pretty scary thought. You never know what are the side effects and how they're gonna treat you. You feel me? Like this has been a virus that has killed over 1 million people this year. Like this has been
over 300,000 just the USA.
Yeah, you feel me? So I understand why people wouldn't want to rush to that. But at the same time, if people are seeing the effects of COVID in an everyday environment, I can understand why people would want to take the vaccine, because it's a scary sight to endure as well. So, but for me personally, I'm going to wait it out. How about y'all?
Even if like they were like, yo, you don't need to be an essential worker, like we'll give it to you right now, I'm telling them I'm good. Because I've been saying since the jump, I don't trust it just off the fact that it came out too fast, essentially. It came out way too fast. It
was a whole year.
It was less than a year.
No, I mean, like, COVID's been happening all year.
I don't care.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't give a damn.
If anything, they should take the time to perfect it, make sure there's no side effects of anything, instead of just rushing because everybody wants the world to get quote unquote back to normal.
And my thing is that's fine. COVID has been around for a year, but do you know how many other sicknesses and illnesses that have been around for generations that we don't got like vaccines or cures for? And it's just random how magically we can just come up with a vaccine for this shit within like 9 months. That's insane to me. It doesn't make any sense because vaccines take years to develop. And even then,
so you would rather just live under these conditions for years?
Me, I wouldn't. Vaccine. Oh no, you asked me what I'm going to do.
I know I'm here, but I'm saying like because you said they.
Oh no, I'm a skeptic. Like I don't trust the government completely. So like me personally, as a black individual, I don't think they have the best interest for me. I don't think this I don't know the side effects, how it's going to interact with my anatomy, because I'm different from her. She's different from you. I'm different from that nigga Philip. You feel me? So I don't know.
Shout out to Philip.
You feel me? Shout out to Philip. But all I'm saying is how it reacts with Philip's anatomy is not how it's gonna react with me. And I'm not gonna be the unlucky person that has a terrible side effect, because I've already read reports of terrible side effects from like a couple people who've already had it. So I'm like, all right, I'll pass.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. I understand that. Imani, how about you?
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm good on it. I'm so good on it. Like, I understand that, I feel like it's, even if they get it, people feel like this whole situation is just going to, like, come back to normal when that's not the case. So it's like, even though we're all going to take it, we still, I personally don't feel comfortable, leaving my house without doing certain things.
Understood.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we changed so much trying to be clean that it's like, is a reason why we should start doing things this way. That way we don't have to be put in another predicament because we were handling the world with such miscare.
Preach.
It's kind of crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like one thing I don't want to ever change after this shit, I need if you're working at Chipotle, Five Guys, anywhere serving my food, wear a mask on your face. I need to see that consistently now.
I also need I want that. If you're coming into a place to dine in, to wear your mask as well. Even after this, that's what you want? Well, now what they're doing is, like, for Boston, it's weird. It's like crazy that they're trying to enforce this rule, but for the city of Boston, if you come into a restaurant, you have to keep your mask on, and the only time you can take it off, the only time you're allowed, well, not allowed, but the only time they want you taking your mask off is in between bites and sips. So it's literally like I have my mask on, I'm about to take a bite, and that's when I take it off. But then as soon as I'm done taking that bite, put the mask back on.
It's very unrealistic.
Yeah, it's very unrealistic, and I'm like, yo, I don't know how you're gonna expect people to enforce that. Like, if I'm looking at somebody and they're sitting down, I'm not gonna like force them to put their mask back on, because I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie, that'll fuck with your money too. There's gonna be some people who fuck with your money. There's gonna be some people that be like, fuck this dude, I ain't tipping him. Yeah, he's mad rude. Like, real shit. I know, and I'm just trying to enforce the law. You feel me? Like, damn, bro, I'm trying to have a job. What you mean? But I'm like, yo, that's gonna be very hard to enforce those type of rules. But yeah, that is a thing. And I also understand why you guys wouldn't want to take it. Like, I feel you. Like I said before, it's a really scary thought. We don't know what's going to happen. And I guess y'all really aren't y'all aren't rushing it, so I guess I'm right there with you. My thing is, I barely leave the crib right now anyway. Like, I don't go anywhere. Like, we're in the low risk factor. Like, if we were to catch it, we're in the lowest risk of anything like severely bad happening to us. So I'm like, all right, it's 2021 already. Give it to the people that want it and who need it. You know what I mean? A dub? There's a limited supply right now. Don't give it to me. I'm not worthy.
What do you mean a dub?
I said, is 2021 already looking like a dub?
No.
Nah, bro. 2020.
I'm still
2020, bro. Do you realize how much shit happened this year? Like, we can only go up.
at this point.
We can only go up starting January 1st, 12:01.
That's just like next week.
12:01
That's just like next week. All right, so 2021.
Bro, we got a new president coming in on the 20th. We got a new president.
I'm
just
still,
gonna go
I'm
away.
still moving,
bro.
I'm still moving.
We gotta give it some time.
I'm
You know what I mean?
regardless.
As soon as Joe gets into office,
Bro,
COVID's just gonna be
what
like,
I'm saying is 2020 was a shit year. 2021 we can only go up.
Oh yeah.
But I only need how many? What's that? All right, I only need 187 days to be good. That's the majority of the year. Feel me? That way, 2021 will be good. So if half the year is trash or less than half the year is trash, I'm okay with that.
As long as
because all of 2020 was absolutely
fucking trash.
You feel me?
Yeah, no.
So I'll take 7 months of greatness from 2021, like from now to May to handle all this shit, get it over with. Give me my summer.
Yeah.
Wow, still cold.
Give me my summer.
Yeah.
No, because it's the best time too. Because
Ain't shit going on now this year at this time of the year.
Nothing's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna be more inside. So y'all stay hibernated inside during the cold months, and then once it starts getting nice, everything should be good by then.
That's
and then
what
we
I'm
get to
praying for,
enjoy
you feel
it.
This is what we were saying at the beginning.
No, this is what you guys were saying at the beginning.
No.
I said nope. I said it was gonna last past October.
You got that, but now you're trying to say that we'll be good by next summer, and I'm trying to say
I said wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
If it doesn't happen, cool. But I'm still leaving though. I'm still leaving my house.
My Cali trip is already canceled. That's
my thing is like
sad as hell. I know, but hey,
everywhere else could be fine except the USA. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've learned. Everywhere else could be fine except here.
No, but it is though. That's the funny part. What you call it? Freaking was it Sweden or whatever? They just had a whole concert full of people on their backs and everything. I'm like, wow, like,
wow.
Like, why can I be living here? That's crazy.
I would love to. Oh yeah, I'm flying out to the next Future concert.
I heard some
flying
area,
out to Future.
I think I heard some area of Japan have like almost completely eliminated COVID in that area.
I thought it was all of Japan. Japan never got like a crazy amount of COVID cases to begin with.
They were on it
New Zealand has completely gotten rid of it. Like there's no restrictions in New Zealand. Australia, same thing. And I forget what other country, but there's already countries out there who don't have to deal with this shit anymore
because they were on it from time.
You know what's crazy? I mean, like
the U.S. have people coming from all over the place, so it makes sense why U.S. is the place that's struggling the most with COVID.
But I'm saying, regardless, U.S. would have never did what those other countries did. Like those other countries would like shut down if you were out at a certain time, you might get arrested or shot.
We lose too much money, bro. We lose too much money if that happened. That's why they're not trying to shut down. That's why they haven't shut down now. Like if they could have found a way to not reopen for the entire 2020 and not lose as much money as they've already lost, they probably would have done it. You feel me?
The reason why they ended the shutdown to begin with was because they were losing too much money.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
like,
if they could have afforded to close down for the
we're
entire
never
year,
going down to a full shutdown like we did before, ever.
Yeah, no.
Ever again? You think so?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, I think we could.
Bro, like I said in the beginning, Americans are too ignorant. What were we in a shutdown for 3 weeks?
Yeah,
we're supposed to do 3 weeks.
What was that? 3 weeks, and then niggas started going wild, bro.
Yeah.
You wildin', bro. Niggas ain't doing that again because they know if they let it fly, we could be in lockdown for months. Like, all right, bet.
Facts. We'll talk to y'all in January. See how shit's going down over there. But just to get off COVID, we do want to send our condolences to the actor who goes by the name of Tommy Lister Jr. A lot of y'all may know him by his character from Friday, Debo. You feel me? He died at 62 from COVID-related symptoms. So just know that, yes, COVID is a real thing out there. So please take care of yourselves. Be careful.
Yeah.
You feel me? COVID is a real thing. There's still a good majority of the population who thinks this is all a hoax. And I need you to remember, for the millions of lives that have lost, COVID is a real thing. You feel
no bullshit.
me?
R.I.P. to Debo Tiny Lister Jr. But y'all hear like the shit that happened with Jeremiah?
Yeah.
The way this nigga was dealing with COVID, I was not hip at all. Nigga had like organ failure, fucking couldn't walk, like went blind. Like God damn.
Yeah, as COVID progresses, honestly, like I have to remind myself what the original symptoms are.
Yep.
Because like if I feel myself coming down with a cold or even a cough, I'm just like, yo, you
What's
feel me?
going on?
But then I'm reminded of what all the symptoms are supposed to be, and I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently, I don't know if this is true. Apparently, I gotta look this up. I probably shouldn't be sharing this, but apparently, a surefire way to know if you have COVID is if you lose your sense of taste and smell.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
apparently
yeah,
that's an automatic thing. You
Yeah,
feel
that
me?
is.
And since I'm like, okay, since that hasn't happened with me, then I know for sure, you know, if I'm waiting in between tests that I don't have COVID. But that's just a scary thing, yo.
Scary.
Like, what? Losing my sense of taste or smell, and if that happens, that means I automatically have COVID. Yo, that shit's crazy. Being asymptomatic is one thing, but like when you are aware of what the symptoms are and you just feel it come in, but you're not sure
How it's gonna progress.
Ooh, yeah, fact. So as the year goes on and like mad cases of COVID are popping up and people are trying to figure out you know, what are these new ideas about it? I'm just like, yo, do they say any new symptoms, or is it saying the same, still the same ones? Still the same ones? I bet I'm still good. You feel me? Shit, that shit's scary. But yeah, it's a real thing out here. So please take care of yourselves, please. We've only been saying this all year. You feel me? I think we've started, I don't know how many podcasts we've spent talking about COVID now, you feel me? And it's gonna stick with 2020, but I just hope by the end, I hope by 2022, you feel me, we're at least somewhere else with all
We
this.
brought in a crazy like decade. This is a crazy.
This decade started off trash.
Yeah.
Well, remember when we
This is how
all
I'm
said at
spending
the
my
end of
20s?
2019 how we're
We
gonna
were
treat the
hype.
new decade? Yo, we gave all of y'all
no
crazy
bullshit.
advice. Look how the year
2020
turned
started
out,
off
bro.
amazing.
Yeah,
2020 started off amazing, bro.
New Year's was fun.
New Year's was lit. My birthday was lit. I went on vacation. Like I was ready. I was planning another trip to it. I was
I
getting
was supposed to go to Carnival.
Facts.
Carnival.
Yeah.
Yo, 2020 was supposed to be a movie. God damn.
This shit on-
I've honestly grown accustomed to this lifestyle, which is bad.
Yeah.
Like I've grown used to this shit. Like being at home all day, not doing anything, not going out. Like I forget what life was like.
I genuinely hate going out
genuinely
sometimes.
forget like what was like what did I used to do for fun.
This
'Cause I think
quarantine,
about, like-
if it wasn't for my job and this podcast, yo, this quarantine would have made me really lazy. Like really lazy, you feel me?
Nah, I wouldn't-
I got this to keep my juices going, but yo, all the time I'm in the crib, because you remember when things were active, I was outside, you feel me? But now that I'm not outside and I'm just in the crib, I start to realize how much time I spend in the crib, and I'm just like, yo, I don't like this, you feel
Yeah,
me?
no.
And like all the things you can do to entertain yourself, like video games. I don't even be playing video games like that. Netflix and all that shit. There's not that much
There's
shit on
not
TV to
that
watch, you
much
feel
on-
me?
yeah, no.
YouTube gets boring after a while. So I'm just in the crib and I'm like, fam, what is there to do? Like I had to do this for months. There's people that do this as a lifestyle.
Yeah,
like,
I was about to say, how do people do this all day, like, all the time?
That's just crazy.
That's when I just be trying to like do some little at home projects. All right, what can I clean? What can I
Yep.
fix?
I'm always
Yeah.
cleaning
Yeah,
now.
what can I
I'm
fix? What
always
can I
cleaning.
clean?
What if I'm talking to my girl like every other week? Liz, what are you doing? Yeah, it's that time cleaning. Cleaning the house. Laundry.
Go for a walk, bro. Go for a walk, bro. Put
Doing
some
everyday
headphones in.
civilian shit. Facts.
Yeah, I be
What? I was
rearranging my
at
room all the
concerts.
time.
I was in
I gotta
different
do that this
countries,
weekend.
my
I be doing it
nigga.
all the time.
Crazy.
Like, this should be on this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna rearrange my room this week.
I do it all
That's
the
what I'm
time.
gonna do.
Adulting. Look at us.
Yeah,
Right.
you feel me?
Look at us. Let's talk about happier news. So
Okay.
the other day, Rowdy Rebel got out after spending 6 years in prison. You feel me? Everybody give a round of applause. I wish
It
I
was
had my
6? I
sound
thought he was
effects.
supposed to do 7.
He was supposed to do 7. Got out in 6 years. So let's give
So
him
Bobby
out.
doing the whole
You feel
7?
me?
Good
We
job.
don't know what's going on. Like the rumor was
job.
that
He was supposed to get out this
Bobby and Rowdy were
Yeah.
supposed to get out years ago. They just keep announcing it. Oh, they're about to get out on this date. They're about to get on this date. Apparently the new trial date or the release, whatever, is supposed to be at the end of 2021, but we don't know. We didn't know that Roddy was supposed to get out. He just got out. So let's just wait and see. The fact that Roddy is out, that means Bobby is gonna follow up soon after. You feel me? Such a dope story. You feel me? Just how their whole thing got handled. Roddy was about to do 12 years, but Bobby was only going to do 5, and he agreed to take 7 just so Roddy can take 7. Rowdy, I'm sorry, I say Roddy because I'm thinking of Roddy Ricch, but Rowdy Rebel. Yeah, Rowdy was supposed to do 12 years. Bobby was only going to do 5, and Bobby took an additional 2 years just so Rowdy can also take 7 years. And I just think that's really dope. You don't really see real shit out like that. You feel me? You don't really see things like that. So definitely got to commend those brothers. And when they come back, I already know New York is waiting. You feel me?
Yo, did you see his like booth sessions, like him in the studio?
Yeah,
like those videos. I can't wait, bro.
Put a big smile on my face when I heard that shit.
Them videos about to get me so hyped, bro.
I know
hot. My God, I'm about to be feeling hot, nigga, all 2021.
I know. I can't
whenever
wait.
Bobby comes out too.
The streets are going crazy.
Seeing him out made me so happy. Put a smile. Seeing this nigga in the stool dancing and shit. I was like, yeah, we getting that turnt music. Drill shit is back, baby.
Yo, I'm saying this for the record right now. Yo. Stupid. That first Rowdy and Fabio record is going to go crazy. That Rowdy and Fabio record is going to go insane, bro. But it just makes me sad to see, things like this happening. We don't have Pop Smoke to share that with, because that would have been a great moment for New York. You feel me? Would have been an amazing moment. But things happen, unfortunately. And yeah, when we get into next week's episode and we break down the entire year, we'll also give a big salute to the ones that we've lost along the way. You feel me? But yeah, I just want to share that good news. It was good seeing Rowdy out. Came out wearing some off-whites. So my man still got a hand on the culture. That's what's up. You feel me? He came out to all of his homies. There was a car. There was people interviewing him and shit like that. And I'm just like, yo, that's good energy. That's good love. I'm thinking, like, do many people get that love when they get out of prison?
100%. I would have hoped so.
I hope so, bro.
Unless you've been in for like 20 years, where then like after that, it's just family probably just left, loses ties with you. But like, yo, 2-3 years? Best believe I'm waiting outside the pen for my nigga.
Facts.
What you want, bro? We going to strip? You want some bitch? All right, let's pay for this nigga. Let's pay for this nigga, bro. Whatever he wants, he gets that day. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I feel that. Shit. I feel that because I know a couple of people who've been on the inside, but I obviously wasn't there when they got out. But I always like hope that when they got out, they at least have some love surrounding. When it was that time, and they didn't just come out to just nobody. You feel me? Yeah.
I always envision like those TV shows where like they just have someone walking out the gate by themselves and just standing there like just looking around. And I'm just like, yo, first of all, don't people are supposed to have someone pick you up? Like you're in the middle of nowhere half the time, just standing there. but
it's either someone's supposed to pick you up or they have a cab take you wherever you need to go.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Other news that happens, let's see. So we got GHerbo and Casanova both have been arrested.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, break it down.
Yeah, so essentially Casanova, what's the name of his gang? The Untouchables. Something in Untouchables, but they're a New York gang. I guess they were doing some racketeering, some drug shit, some weapons possession and whatnot, and bragging about it. And apparently Casanova kind of exposed himself during a VladTV interview. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Vlad
that's
TV?
what it was. Yep.
Yeah, he exposed himself during a VladTV interview, like basically talking about all the criminal activities done throughout his life, as well as in prison and shit. And then what was it, like a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, he got hit with a RICO case by the feds, and essentially his whole group got taken down. He turned himself in, and this man is facing life in prison for all that shit. And then GHerbo, it's essentially the same shit, except he didn't snitch on himself. And most of his shit was like scamming, like credit cards, using false COVID scams as well. So the thing with this is that I think Casanova's guilty. I don't think GHerbo's guilty. And the reason why I say that is simply because Casanova admitted to doing this shit. GHerbo, I don't feel like he has to do this shit. Like, those are his niggas, yeah. But just because they're his niggas, I don't think he was a part of it. I think they just grouped him in because those are his people. You feel me?
So he's a public figure too.
Exactly. Well, let's first break it down, person by person. Let's start with Casanova. You feel me? So for Casanova, right? I did hear that the feds used a good majority of his Vlad interviews to indict him. And let me start off by saying this. You feel me? Because I do want to have the conversation about rappers or entertainers just
snitching on themselves,
or
just
saying what they did for clout purposes. You feel me? But let me start off by saying this. Before we get into that, let me start off by saying this. Hey, to every listener out there, if you so happen to live by a certain lifestyle and you come on here, we are not DJ Vlad. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Because I gotta talk to everyone right
I was
here.
about to
Right?
ask you about that.
Because I'm starting to think, maybe this is why like certain people, do certain things when it comes to the podcast. You feel me? And I'm just like, all right, listen to everybody out there. If you live by a certain lifestyle and you are very active in the streets, maybe have pending investigations, I don't know, and you want to come kick it with us, just know.
You're
first
safe.
of all,
You're
first,
safe.
first of all, yes, you're safe. Please don't bring a weapon to the studio. But third of all, we are not DJ Vlad, and we are not looking to convict you of anything. We're not looking to make you snitch on yourselves.
Please don't.
We wouldn't even
no
ask
parts.
questions along. I'd probably be scared.
No parts. I want no parts.
Because I'd be like, yo, this nigga might blow my head off in the studio. And I'm just like, yo, I really like my head. You feel me? Pause. But, like, yeah, I'm just kidding when I say all that. But yeah, just know when you're coming on here, we're never looking to get anybody into trouble. We're honestly just here to talk about the music. And if you're so willing to talk about how you came up in that, then sure, we'll have a conversation. But we are never looking for people to snitch on themselves, and we will never set you up to snitch on yourselves. I just wanted to make that known for going forward. You feel me? We're not about that.
At all.
Free niggas. You feel me? Shout out to Roxbury.
Thank you for saying that. Now, I do want to say, though, he did snitch on himself.
Oh, he
100%, because even though those
Many
questions
people
were
on
asked,
Vlad snitch on
even though
themselves.
those questions were asked, he could have easily said no, deflected, or I'm not answering. Very simple. Nigga went
Nigga
full
was trying
on
to talk his shit.
incriminating himself. So yeah, it's kind of Vlad's fault, but it's more his fault as well, because he said that he gave him the bullets, bro. Like, what you mean? I gave you the gun. You put the bullets in there. That's all it was.
My thing is, you got to know. You're familiar
But Vlad
with Vlad.
does that
you feel
with
me?
every. That's what I'm saying.
Niggas
Like, you know what you're
Vlad
doing when you
TV
get
is
on
when
there, so
go
you
on
should be
there.
prepared for that type of shit.
Exactly.
That's why I'm like, it's kind of his fault.
And
More
I feel
his
like
fault.
people go on Vlad just to do that. You feel
I'm
me?
very surprised.
I would think
why.
the lower, not as
I don't know why
famous
they do
people
that.
who are on Vlad like do that, like Boosie and shit. But like,
Yeah, but no, I feel like any rapper that goes on Vlad TV, they look to go there to exploit that whole thing. You feel me? Like, you remember what the infamous interviews that we know of Vlad TV. Ben J is still just a hilarious interview for me. I don't know if the Soulja Boy interview was on Vlad.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't
The one
on
where
Vlad.
he got robbed, that wasn't on
Oh,
Vlad.
actually, it was. It was on Vlad. That was on Vlad. I remember that story.
Yeah, but just mad interviews. Most of Vlad's interviews are like crime related. You feel me? So if you go on there, you should already know what's coming. You should already know what questions he's about to ask you. You feel me? And if you do all of that and still pull up to the show
That's
and
on
then
you.
still snitch on yourself,
That's
then
on
I'm
you.
gonna say that's on you. You feel me? He's doing his job. He's doing his job. You just fell into it, saw the opportunity for clout, and you snitched on yourself for the clout.
Which don't
and
make
now
no
look
sense.
at you,
Oof.
booked. You feel me? Booked.
It was crazy too, because in the like in his video, his farewell, I guess, with his wife smoking a blunt, he was like, "Yeah, I'm a real gangster." I'm like, damn, why do you niggas want to like live like this? Like, if this is what being a
For the
gangster is,
clout.
bro,
It's for the clout.
what clout? You're about to
Whatever
be in prison
clout they
with
can
nothing
get
but.
Yeah, but they're not thinking about that.
No, but that's my thing. Like, if being a gangster equals me spending the life of my time, the rest of my life in prison away from the ones I love with, why would I want to be a gangster?
But I feel like a lot of people do
feel
do
like
it to
we
be the
can't.
the first person that doesn't get caught doing
I understand
it, which
not growing
doesn't
up
make
in
any
that. I
sense.
understand not
I feel
growing
like
up in
since
that
we're not
environment.
part of that, we can't really speak on that though.
That's not true. I can have an
Like,
opinion.
I-
I can have an
No,
opinion.
I'm saying
You
like,
should, even
I'm
if
saying
you-
like, if we're saying, yeah, I don't get why you would do that if like it's going to lead to that, but like for the people that really have to live that shit on a day-to-day
Like
basis,
those that don't
like,
have the choice to, like say
some
if
that
they
are just
go
in
grew
that
up in it.
situation, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Now, my question for them would be: would you want your kids to follow what you're doing?
hopefully,
And
what?
that depends on the person, because some people could look at it
I
like it's
can't.
honor.
No, I feel you.
No,
but I'm
no,
just
I
like,
know.
Sometimes I
to be honest,
choose to
like
sit
most
out
men,
if I can't really.
I'm sorry.
contribute
Like
to
most
that.
men are pretty aware of what they're doing is not good, but they have to do it because they just have to do it.
It's a means to get out.
You know what I
Some
mean?
do
It's
it as
just-
a means to get out. too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So, like, when I ask that question, I'm asking you because most people or most men will be aware of what they're doing is not good. So, why would you want your child to follow in that? Like Casanova, I guarantee you, if I ask him that shit, he'd probably be like, "No, I don't want my kid to grow up doing what I'm doing because it's not conducive to like to." You know what I mean? Like, look where the fuck he is. So, I'm just saying, like, if I ask that question, and you know in your head that you would want your kid to follow, you know what you're doing is wrong. You feel me?
Okay.
So there's no justification for it. Like, yeah, I mean, you grew up in it, so it's what you know, and you're trying to get out of it. But like, find another way. There's always another way. But like I said, I'm not in that environment, so it's just my opinion.
I feel like some people would look at it as honor. I'm just trying to think of like certain, like the, what's her name, Griselda. She had mad kids. Some of her kids got involved in the lifestyle. Who else? I used to watch a bunch of like shit like cartels or even mobs. Like it could be like an honor thing. Like I want to be part of the family business. That's why I said that.
All right, well that's family business. I understand. Like your family's doing it. Yeah, that's fine. But it's a gang, like niggas on the block. Bro, what the fuck?
It could be an honor thing too.
I hear it, but it's just like, it's not like when it's family, it's closer knit, it's tighter knit. It makes more sense to me. When you're just doing it for a neighborhood, a block, like it's different when you're doing things for family name. Like I understand
doing things. They want to look at themselves at that high level.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, to me, it's just
because sometimes
I get it.
No bullshit. Sometimes I think about that too, like because if you know anything about the city of Boston, you know where the hoods are, you feel me? And sometimes I think about if I did come up in the area and I just, not that I was involved in anything, but if I just lived in the neighborhood or if I just lived near that neighborhood, how my way of thinking would go in terms of saying, I'm not really in it, but I'm just surrounded by it. So I can get wrapped up in it one day when I'm not necessarily trying to be in it. You feel me? So that type of shit happens. But since I'm not in that situation, I that's why I'm saying like I don't really speak in it. Because sometimes people don't choose to live that life, but they just get pulled into it because they just grew up in it or came up in it. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, and I agree with you, Rich, there's always another way. If you want to see your way out, do your best to do that. Some people feel like if they try to go out, something might happen, and that's a different conversation. But everyone's situation is different. You feel me? All that we can say is make the smart decision, take care of yourself, and look out for your people. You feel me? That's all I can say on that. You feel me?
But back to the GHerbo thing.
Yes. Now for GHerbo, what is crazy? I heard Ari was listening as a witness.
She's not gonna. She said she don't know shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, she snitching? But then she said,
I saw that.
She said, I don't know shit. She tweeted that out, and I was like, you're good. You're safe. You're not getting lit up. Like,
I need more than a tweet. I need more than a tweet. You feel me? I'll wait for the official statement to come out.
No, my thing is like, we'll know if she speaks. She'll be all over the court documents. Right. Like, we'll know if she speaks. So her saying that, like, this, bro, if you speak now,
you're done.
On Herbo?
You got his kid? You fuck with hood niggas? And you snitching? Wow. She ain't gonna be in the rap game no more. She only getting child support checks.
Is she still with Moneybag?
Yes.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. She can't. She really can't. She fuck up her own status in the game.
Yeah, she
like real shit. But I just don't think GHerbo, like the way GHerbo is, he's more sensical, like compared to Casanova to me. He's more like he thinks more than Casanova. He's like more business, and he just got a new kid. Has a brand new girlfriend, wife. Like things are going well. I can't imagine him turning around and be like, "Yo, let's do this COVID scam. Yo, let's rip off let's get some boats or use fake credit cards to get some boats." This nigga's rich. This nigga has the money to do it. I can see his boys doing that when he's not around, but him, nah, I can't. I just can't see GHerbo having to do that. I think someone's gonna take the fall for him, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know too much about GHerbo's situation. I just hope everything works out. His situation didn't sound as bad as Casanova's situation, so I'm just hoping, his legal team is able to handle that, how they handle that, and everybody, is able to go.
I can't imagine going years without GHerbo's music. Oh, that would put a tear on my face. Oh, I'd really cry. I would really cry.
Yeah, I feel that. I heard you mention scam earlier, so I just want to talk to the people right there.
All the scammers?
I hear y'all getting arrested out there. Shit's crazy in these streets right now. Wait, scammers are getting arrested for real? Yo, shit is looking spooky in these streets right now. At the end of 2020, we've had a shit year, but I heard some of y'all are going out, and I still be scrolling through on your IG stories, and y'all telling me to tap in week after week, and then I'm reading your name in headlines, and I'm like, damn, son. Just the other day, he was telling me to tap in.
You want to make $10,000 today?
That's crazy. crazy.
Yo, quick 8.7K.
Damn, do you need that for bail, my guy?
It's a bad hit. It's a real bad hit.
Yo, be careful out there. Watch your backs. They're coming after everybody. That's all I can say. You feel me?
Yo.
I don't want to get too personal out there since this is real life shit. But yo, just be careful out there, guys.
I'll never forget.
And whatever you do, if anyone says, do you want to flip this into this?
Don't
just
do
say
it.
No. You feel me?
Don't do it.
Or if you do, be prepared to lose everything.
Nah, no bullshit, bro. I did, like, one of my boys posted that. I ain't gonna say which one. One of my boys posted that. I was like, oh no, not him too. So like, I swiped up to see if like he's real, if he's really my boy. So I was like, yo, what's the word with this, bro? He's like, Brody, I'm not gonna do this to you. Don't.
That's real.
I said that shit. He said, Brody, I'm not gonna do this to you. Don't swipe up on these stories, bro.
Nigga let you know. No, nigga, I'm scamming.
Yeah. No, I knew what he was doing already. I just wanted to know if he was gonna be like a real friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact I was like, yeah, we got a real friendship here. So I was like, good luck.
Sometimes I feel that way when I got the fucking Jehovah Witnesses swiping up on my shit. I'm like, guys, you know me.
Like, why are you doing this to me?
Like, you know me. You know I'm not trying to become a Jehovah's Witness, bro. Why are you swiping up on my shit?
Man, imagine if like your good boy for 10 years or your good girl 10 years. Yo,
if somebody
you
want to
make $10,000
and I knew you,
I just need your bank account.
Crazy.
I'm all set on it.
That'd be crazy.
Nah, but what would you do if like your best friend did that to you? Like, yo, you trying to make $10,000? Just need your card, bank info.
Yo, somebody tried.
Yeah.
Somebody
One
tried.
of your really good friends?
No, not
like
my good
good-
friends.
No, I'm talking about like, what if it was your
friends.
good friend, like you see all the time? How would you approach that situation?
I'd be like, damn, shit's looking tough right now, huh? If you gotta do this to me.
I wouldn't even say anything.
It's just looking tough.
I'll leave it on red and then just block and delete everything.
I'd be like, wow. I'd honestly be like, wow, I guess we weren't real friends. Like, I guess we aren't real
wouldn't even
friends.
say
I'd be
anything.
heated
I would
if
just
my
want to
boy
know
did
how
that.
bad the situation is. You feel me? If they gotta be hitting me up, like, damn, y'all down that deep? Damn. Sorry. Maybe I can help you scam somebody else, but you're not getting me.
Devin's a rider.
Okay.
Devin's a rider.
Yo,
That's all I needed.
No.
I don't got a Venmo, but I know a lot. I know a lot of people
Stop,
that do.
Devin. Cutting all ties. Don't kill me.
Yo,
What
find
else we
four
got?
people to throw in $1,500, bro. You'll make your money back. Stupid.
I will never believe a pyramid scheme will work out. Like, you know how people be like, yo, you gotta spend this amount of bread and then you gotta get 4 people to sign up or 6 people to sign up and then you just keep it going like that. That shit will never fall for me. And no matter how well you explain it to me, I'll never be like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You feel me? And I don't understand how people make that work. I don't understand how people make that work.
My uncle did that shit to me. My uncle.
He tried doing it to you?
Yes. My uncle's 50. Bro, it's crazy because he sent me an email, bro. He sent me an email. He was like, "Darn, I have this great business opportunity for you. You can make an extra $1,000 a month." In an email, bro. Sent me this legitimate looking shit. I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, bet. When can you talk, Unc?" Then he started talking about it and going to these. He's like, yeah. So basically, you just got to deposit $400, and then you got to get 3 people to do it after you, and then you just get your money back plus 3. I'm like,
It's called Susu.
this is a pyramid scheme.
Susu.
I was like, Uncle.
That's
Chill.
Is this not a pyramid scheme? He was like, nah, it's not a pyramid scheme. Don't think of it that way. I was like, don't think of it that way. I was like, Uncle. I was about to say his name. I was about, Uncle, I'll see you later. I'll let you know. I never got back to the nigga.
Yo, Haitians do be doing Susu, bro. My mom be doing that shit, fam. I don't know. Is that bad that I put out there? I don't know, but
honestly, no.
Yo, she be doing that shit with the fam, and I'm like, yo, this is wild. Y'all are
the logic behind it is just interesting.
I know you just put mad money into it, and then each month one person will get that bread. Out of the entire group, and they just go like that month after month, and I'm just like, I don't. That's not worth it.
It doesn't sound like it at all.
I'm just giving somebody money to give them money, and hopefully when it's my month, I cash out. What if they don't got it that month?
Hopefully,
okay.
You feel me? All of a sudden. All right, fuck it. What else is going on? All right, we got these. Darnell, talk to me.
Honestly, though, bro. I mean, I have a question for both of y'all. Well, more for you because it's more about men and in a relationship or when talking to a woman or dealing with a woman. Why do you think men are so afraid of committing 100% to that person?
Because they don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I just say because they don't want to let go of their options.
I agree with you.
They don't want to let go of their options, and they don't want to, commit the idea of staying faithful to only one person.
I don't think that's it. I think it's the fact. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think
That's
the
why you don't
options.
want to let go of your options.
No, I don't let go of my. The reason why I wouldn't let go of my options is simply because I don't want to feel like I don't want to waste my time. If I drop everything and everyone for you and commit 100% for you, and then you show me you ain't shit, you show me that all my hoes I had were better than one of you, then I'm just like, why the fuck did I do that? You know what I mean? It's not an even trade-off to me. It's like,
So that's not wanting to commit yourself to just one person.
it's not. It's
You
being
literally
happy.
just said that.
No, I said if I'm wasting my time, like if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
But that's in the
'cause
case if you're wasting your time.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
That's
you-
why I said
you
why are
considered
men
it a waste of
afraid?
time
Because
at
that
the end of
fear
it.
is there.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Because that fear is there. That's why some men won't commit because they don't want to put themselves in that potential situation. That's what I'm saying.
Pride.
Pride. It's a very important thing. Yeah, pride. Gotta drop all my hoes, then this shit don't work out. Then I gotta rebuild my roster.
So, but you expect that from females, though.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, I
You
just
do
asked the
not-
question. I asked the question.
But you don't see the problem in that, sir.
I do.
Okay.
Men are 100% assholes.
Selfish.
Yes. Selfish? Yes.
Wow.
Yes. You are the more loving gender. That is 100%. You are the more understanding gender. 100%.
And that goes into the conversation of double standards.
All right. So can you answer the question, though?
So wait, no, you
Why are men afraid of commitment?
From the female aspect.
from the female
perspective.
aspect or from
Or
the
woman perspective?
So
Why do
we think you guys are
Or it
afraid?
could be you, but yeah, it could be. You could generalize it, but you could be just you as well. If you, what you think, your own personal thoughts. Why do you think men are afraid of commitment, or why do you think they run away from the idea of commitment?
Telling you, man, is it for me?
I mean, from my perspective, I generally don't know. I see positive coming out of it, but I think men are just afraid of either that lifestyle that it's like, oh, okay, have one female, no more running around, no more having fun or having the, like you said, option to diddle and daddle. It's like that ability to have a free choice, it's gone. I don't have that choice anymore. I'm dealing with my one person.
Yeah.
Good or bad? Like if they're bad, if they're in a bad mood, I can't not deal with them today. You know what I mean? I have to deal with this person.
Yeah.
If they
They just don't want to settle. That's all. It's
Yeah,
just
I mean,
like
yeah, it's just-
you just gotta think about everything that they go through in life has to be with this one person. And sometimes, people just don't like that. Sometimes y'all be annoying. I gotta talk to you now. Not saying for me, but like.
But
this
I feel
is,
like in
can see
general,
how this
everyone's
is all this.
annoying. Like you will never find one person that's not going to be annoying to. You said in one
Yes.
episode where you were like, you guys have your group of females, and there's always that one that's like
There's one
that
that's
you
above
like.
the rest. Yes.
But when she gets annoying, you go to the next person, and then you go back and forth. I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead.
That's special. I was gonna say the R word.
No, don't do that. We don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
but that's
Why?
so special. Like,
Why is that? Why though?
why is that
If
your
I-
logic?
No, it's not my logic. It's just the circumstance
not
of the
you,
situation.
just
No,
in
I understand.
general.
No, but it's just the circumstance of the situation. If I have all these options, why would I not do that? Why would I not do that?
But again, I can bring it back to where it's like you said, there's one that stands out of the most. That's why you do that, because she
But-
stands
Yeah,
out
depending
But
more
when
than
she's
everyone
having a
else.
bad day,
And depending on the day of the week.
Okay, and then when you're having a bad day, sir.
you act like women don't have options as well. If anything, women, I feel like if anything, no, to be honest with you, bro, I'll bring this whole situation into another light. I feel like it's easier for women to cut off all their hoes for one dude because they know if this shit don't work out, all you gotta do is be like, I'm single, and them niggas coming right back. Right back. You don't gotta do no work for it.
I don't.
No, fellas, peep when y'all delete the IG.
Yeah,
pics.
niggas know. Niggas know.
Fellas,
Oh, she's
peep.
single again? Niggas don't give a fuck that you were in a
going
relationship for 2 years.
She's going back to the gym.
Yeah, like what? Niggas is pouncing. So I think that's why, like, in my opinion, like, females are okay with it because they know, like, if this shit don't work out, bet. Go back to my nigga Phil. Back to that nigga Bob.
So you don't feel like you can do that?
Women don't really work
women
like
don't
that.
come
Women don't work like
running
that. Like if
once,
they see
like,
if you
dude, say
if
that.
I were to cut off a girl, like if I'm cutting you off, like
Some of them do. Don't try.
no,
it.
that's if they're
I don't know.
But the same thing could be applied to men, where it's like, oh, if he deleted all his girlfriend's pictures, oh, he's single. I have
yes,
a chance
yes,
again.
but the same girls that he was fucking
dudes
with
would come running when shorty becomes single. I don't think shorties come running when dudes become
they
single.
do.
shorties come running when dudes in a
Special ones
relationship,
do.
if anything, because he sees what.
Both.
Nah, you're
During the
talking to men.
relationship, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about females.
No, you're talking to men though. That's what I'm saying. Like in my experiences, I have never had women start running towards me just because I got out of a relationship. I have to work and build my roster up out of a relationship.
But
it's harder. And if anything, it's harder to get girls because some people don't even realize you're single again. They'll be like, "Don't you have a girlfriend?" Be like, "No, I've been single for a month now." Like what?
Facts. They just don't announce it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like it's harder for a guy to rebound off of that, which is why I can understand why a man wouldn't want to commit because this shit don't work out. I got to take a couple months to rebuild everything I just put in. Like, this shit takes time.
Yeah,
it really does take time. So
I don't think that always happens though. I feel like there's women, like when you're in a relationship with a girl and they're like, "Ooh, I want that," and then they'll do whatever to gain your attention, and then once you break up, it's like, "Oh, okay, there's my opportunity." That's why I said it could be the same could apply to girls as well.
all I'm saying is that for the most part, in my experiences, it doesn't
just get dogged.
Yeah, those girls just get dogged. Like,
I'm so sorry. That was that was a really bad comment, but that's just what I think of. You feel me when it comes to that?
Because the respect level is gone. For the girls.
I feel like okay. Let me just see. Now it's gonna sound fucked up, but it's honestly how I see it.
Okay.
Not for myself, but I see this happening with men and women. I feel like when I see women go the extra mile to gain the attention of a dude, instead of giving that woman what she might want, I just normally see that woman just end up getting dogged. You feel me? If that makes sense. I don't know if I got to say it again, I will, because hey, we're podcasting.
Say it again.
I think that when women go out of their way to gain the attention of a dude will see that, take advantage of that, and just end up dogging the shorty, and then move on with his life. Because once, hey, it's gonna sound bad, but once dudes see that eliminates the chase. And they just go from the end to the front, do what they got to do, and they move on. And then that's the game. You feel me?
Is the chase that important to you guys?
To them, yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to point to you, but just to men in general, yes.
It is.
It's an ego thing.
You got to think about it. Like, for me,
if you're stroking your ego, you're getting dogged. I'm
going from not, like, you showing me no attention to me feeling you, to me trying to get you to fuck with me. And if I'm able to do that, my ego is gonna be boosted. Like
then, and I'm not thinking about relationship.
Because at the end, I'm thinking towards the end. Like, I can just think one day, like, yo, remember when you weren't fucking with me? Remember when you said I wasn't gonna bag you? Or exactly, and then she gives me this look. And I'm just like, yup. Yup. And that's ego. It's an ego thing. Facts. So it's I feel him 100%. If you're not giving me the chase,
face, head down in the bed.
If you're not giving me the chase, then it's like, yo, you're making yourself too available. All right, word. You're going to be available.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not on that. And I know that sounds bad, but that's honestly just the truth.
Why are you mad though?
No, because it's realistic. It's realistic.
And now it's facts. And now it's something to look out for. If you see yourself in that position in the future, to look out for that now. You feel me?
But fellas, it's okay. Commit to that one woman. It's okay. Risk it. Commit. Put yourself into a 100%. Because you putting yourself into a 100%, you never know what could happen. You keeping these hoes around.
They don't make you happy.
They don't make you happy. Exactly. They just
you happy for a night. You feel me?
Exactly.
But deep down, you're sad. Deep down inside, you were take care Drake sad, bro. And that is why you want all of these options. Because when one starts to fix you up, but you're not ready to be fixed, you still want to be toxic. you bounce to the other one that don't mind a little toxicity. You feel me? And she keep you going. But then when she gets, when she gets to a spot, we're like, damn, now I'm really seeing the good in you. You go to the next, and you just keep it going, and it's an ongoing cycle. And that is how you come up with your women of the week. And that sounds terrible. I am aware that sounds really misogynistic. I don't really intend it to, but these are just observations that I make. You feel me? I don't apply this to any women out there. But when you came up and you're very active in a college scene especially, you just notice all of this shit. You feel me? And then after leaving college, you see it play out in the real world. And these dudes are sad. That's all I'm gonna tell you. These dudes are sad. So just let them go. By the time they're 30, they'll be all right. You feel me? By the time they're 30, they'll be all right. If they're still there, that just means they hit their peak and didn't know how to come off since.
That's facts. I ain't got shit to say to that. I ain't got shit to say to that. That's facts. Like,
I'm just saying, this is how I observe the world.
Like, they hit their peak and just haven't come off it yet. Like, yep.
They still think they're still rocking the.
That's how you get those.
If you see me anywhere in my 30s with a flat top, talk to me.
Nah, no bullshit. If you see, bro, if I don't have like a dedicated girlfriend by 28, like
I'll slap you.
Yeah, like I already know, like I need that by that age. Because 30 and I'm not in a relationship. Oh boy, it's gonna be hell.
Facts. Can't be home by 30, Darnell.
Can't, bro.
Yeah,
Home at 30? Oh no, I would just be dating, and I don't want to be dating. That's trash.
Dating
at 30?
Okay.
Dating is
okay. At 30.
No, at 30? I ain't trying to be dating at 30.
I hate dating.
Okay.
So,
because I don't expect people to be like in a full blown marriage.
Bro, getting to know someone is so
exhausting.
It's
you gotta remember shit, bro. You gotta pretend to care at first. Yo,
tell me about your career,
bro. It's just like
it's so exhausting.
No, I would never do any of that. Oh hell no, getting to know someone, that's too much.
What's your favorite color? Oh god,
I'm just faking it at that point. Nah, fuck all that.
So exhausting.
Can't imagine doing that at like 32.
Oh my god. Asking 21 questions.
What was your childhood like?
Fuck out of here.
You see?
Nah, you see that? There was so much trauma behind that shit. Fuck out of here. There was so much trauma behind. You want to know if you're trying to learn about me shit? Then that's why they go to the next.
What's crazy? It's crazy because I've told like 15 girls they gonna have my kids, so like I think I have like slim pickings.
That's terrible. That's terrible, bro.
No, you don't be fucking with a girl. No. Yo, listen. I just be chatting. I think they know like I'm chatting, but like they'll be like, no. Listen.
With a woman,
no. I don't say it. They'll be like, yo, you're having my kids. I'll be like, all right.
You just said you told 15 girls. That's why.
All right. Well, the way I worded that was wrong.
That was wrong.
The way I worded it, I've never gone up to a bitch and be like, "Yo, you're having my kid."
Nah. Yo, if niggas
you're really selling dreams and breaking them at the same time.
If niggas didn't know you were Haitian, trust me, they know after that statement.
Yes.
No bullshit though. I will say though, I have said like, "You look like my next wife." I've said that. But like I never said, like
you ain't shit.
You're really not.
You ain't.
I mean it though at the time.
No, and I can see how that could work. That's why I'm like, damn.
How many times have I used that? Over my life?
Oh, you gonna snitch on himself? Don't snitch on yourself.
Okay, yeah, let me not snitch on myself.
No, I ain't snitching on myself. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I have girls that watch this podcast. I don't tell me about it.
Oh,
no, that you said that too.
Go ahead. What were you about to say?
Yeah,
what was you about to say?
Oh no, I have people that watch this podcast tell me how they feel about all this. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say something.
No, I have girls that watch this podcast tell me what they think about my comments. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep. I don't stop. This is for us.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say something else. I was about to say. Anytime I see a particular follower, I'm just like, wonder which one of us this follower knows.
But to answer what was your question? You said how many?
Yes.
I would say over the last like 6 years, because over the last 6 years, I would say at least like 12 girls have 12 girls have said some shit like that to me, like, oh, you want to have my kid? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nah.
But it's like joking type shit. Like,
no, it's not.
I don't joke.
You
about that
never
shit.
Tell no female that, especially if you.
Because next thing you know,
and you having sex with all of them.
Next thing you know, shorty got
protection though. I wrap it up.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
This is all in the past life. It's okay.
Once they get.
Oh, when did I ever say I never went raw? Of course I've been raw, but I wrap it up for most of them. Yeah.
But exactly, I'm just adding the levels to the nonsense.
Pull out game strong, babe. You talking, yo? This is a past life. I'm okay talking about this shit because it's a past life. It ain't happening anymore, so it's okay.
You said I'm rehabilitated.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. Like, yo, I'm good now. Like, yo,
facts.
I wasn't shit.
Heard you, Drea. You were a hoe in your past life. Heard you, Drea.
So yeah, if I am single at 30, I'll just hit up one of them.
Word.
Feel me?
Right,
why are you looking at me like
your 12 girls?
Yeah, be like, yo, remember when we said we was having a kid like 15 years ago, 12 years ago?
Oh, I had a conversation about that with somebody.
You hear me?
No, not saying not that. I mean, like how people have done that in the past.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it happens all the time. It's not crazy. Nigga, women be talking, bro. Women just be chatting, especially after some good dick.
Same could be said about men too, sir.
I don't think men chat. Anyway, next topic. We ain't gotta get into that.
Yeah, next topic. Please.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Your eyebrows look nice.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
So, actually, this is your topic. So I'll let you do that.
It's mine. Oh,
That's your topic.
No, the expectations.
Nah, skip that one.
Oh, we did. Okay, sorry. Okay. This was a question given. Actually, no, this was my question. Do you think relationships that happen during quarantine are genuine, or they only happen because of COVID?
I think they're genuine, but they did only happen because of COVID. 100%. I think for the most part, like, a lot of people have been on dating apps a lot more because of they can't be out and about, go to clubs, go to bars, can't really go on dates like that. So it's pretty easy to just, all right, yo, link up. Let's come to my crib, drink, I don't know, chill, hang out or something like that, right? But I think those relationships happen because of COVID and they're real. I don't think that they're fake as a result of COVID, if that makes sense.
No, not that they're fake, but it's almost like settling a little bit. Like in terms of like people who were say like exes, and it's like they're not gonna go out running about trying to get with somebody new because it's like I already have something comfortable, something that I trust.
Well, in that situation, yeah, you're settling, but like,
so you're saying that some of these relationships wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for COVID?
Yeah, because now you're stuck in a position.
I get it. Yeah, I definitely think there. I definitely think there's probably a good group of people that were very lonely this quarantine and so happened to, shack up with each other. And some of your quarantine babes might have become, couples eventually. You feel me?
Baby daddies, baby mamas.
Well, I definitely know a handful of COVID pregnancies. I definitely know some COVID pregnancies. But for relationships, yeah, I think there were people that got together that probably wouldn't have started dating if it wasn't for the quarantine. Okay. Is that bad? Nah, it is what it is. I just hope that, when outside opens up again and people have shit to do and they're able to step outside, that y'all are actually able to remain strong. You feel me? Because, y'all might be comfortable and cozy in the crib, but when it's time to step outside, and you got to step out with your partner, hopefully the vibes are still there and y'all are still able to get strong. You feel me? Because, hey, people can go a long ass time if they just stay in the crib. Once you got to step out the crib, shit might not work out so well. You feel me? You got to deal with somebody in public. That could be different.
I think COVID improved a lot of relationships, if you think about it, because like you said, people are trapped inside now. Like you really can't go anywhere. Like you spending time with your significant other, one way or another, whether you like it or not.
Facts.
So if you made it through quarantine, if you made it through all this with your significant other intact, like y'all still going strong, y'all gonna make it. I thoroughly believe y'all gonna make it, because if you can make it through this, not being able to go out, do your own thing, like y'all gonna make it.
Do you believe you can actually find like love off dating apps?
Yeah. What's the difference?
No, I don't know.
What is the difference between that and in person? The only thing is you're setting up plans to meet in person. That's all it is.
I feel like I gotta know you longer.
What do you mean?
Like if you meet somebody off of an app, like
but my point is, what is the difference between that and meeting someone random in person? Like it's the same thing.
If anything,
it's different when you meet somebody in person and you build a relationship with somebody like that on person. If it's like online, once I meet you in person, it's like, yeah, cool,
that's true.
but like, yo, I really don't know you. You feel me? Like if I meet you one day, cool, but after some time, maybe. But I'm talking about for the people that find love off dating apps and they just start dating like instantly. Like,
oh no, I'm saying,
that's
like, weird. Yeah.
like a month or 2 months into that shit, and they just start dating instantly. And I'm just like,
a lot of people do. I'm
just like, y'all don't really know each other. You
met
feel
up
me?
one time after 2 months, and then you see,
my thing is like, I've never been a proponent of that. I think like to be in a relationship, you gotta at least be fucking with someone for like at least like 4 or 5 months to get a
know somebody.
Yeah, to get a good understanding of what they're about and shit. So I can never commit myself. So that right there is wildly insane to me. Like after a month, 1 or 2. No, I'm still trying to figure out if I find you attractive or not. Like that's wild. Like, that was wild. Like real shit. That was wild.
That's fucked up.
Like, wow. You ever have one of those situations? Like, yo, I don't know if she look good or not. Like, But nah, but that's wild.
My nigga was in a drought. He said, I don't really know if you look good. That's fucked, but that's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That's type crazy.
All right, what's next?
That's type
Imani,
crazy.
what else you got?
I think the second question, okay, why is it that when your goal is different from your significant others, they feel intimidated?
Elaborate.
This was a viewer's question, so I'm gonna do my best to translate it. Why is it when your goal is different? Like, I guess say, oh my god, how can I say this? Say like, okay, boom, we work together, we want to move out. Say I want to move out in like 6 months, but then you have this completely different plan. It's the same end goal, but yours is completely different. Different timelines. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? Does that make sense?
No, I understand that. Okay. I definitely think it's a thing. I don't think people feel intimidated. I think that might not be the right word to use, but people definitely feel upset or feel away when you're not on the same type of time that they're on. You feel me?
I think it's fear. I don't think it's intimidation. I think it's fear, because in that type of situation, for example, like you're ready to leave in 6 months. They're probably need more time to, get their things ready together, get everything settled. And so if you're not functioning on that timeline and your guys aren't on the same page, then what's stopping you from just leaving altogether? You know what I mean? Because you're on your own type of time anyway, if you think about it. So if I'm not functioning on the same type of time you are, I might be a little intimidated, because at that point, if you're ready to do you and I'm holding you back, what is stopping you from snipping me out the equation so you can excel and do what you want to do? For example, let's use your example, 6 months. All right, word. You're ready to move out in 6 months. I need another 6 months, so a year, right? You don't want to wait a year. So then I'm intimidated, like, what's going to happen? If I'm not ready in 6 months, is she going to leave me? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm on edge. So I think it's fear and intimidation. But I think it's something that could just be talked through. Just have conversations about it. Reassurance.
You think reassurance is the key?
Reassurance is the key, and to mean it too, not half-ass it. Because in that situation, I'll keep using that situation right there. 6 months. Oh, it's okay, babe. You don't worry about it. Like, we can figure it out. We can figure it out. Like, if anything, we can try to do 9 months. You know what I mean? Split it in half. Try to make it work. Figure out a plan for you and me that works for both of us. If you guys are like serious about working together, for one, you would have never came to me with your own version of moving out in 6 months if we're really together. Because we would have talked about that, sat that down, and been like, when do you think it's smart for us to move out together? You wouldn't have did that individually.
No, but not saying it was a plan. Maybe that's just their guess how long it would take. And then your example would play in like, okay, even though
if that's the case, if you're just talking out loud, then that's just an open conversation. Then there's no reason for me to get intimidated if we're just having an open conversation. But if you're telling me I want to move out in 6 months,
or I believe we should move out in 6 months.
I believe we should move out in 6 months, and we haven't had a conversation about it in general. And in my head, I know I won't be ready in 6 months. And if I tell you that, I don't know how you're going to react.
I can understand somebody being intimidated if, like, for example, someone was to hear someone's goals and they just sounded ambitious as hell, and then you're comparing it to your own goals, and it's like, okay, this person wants to go above and beyond and do this, and I have no idea what I want to do. So, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I can understand the feeling of intimidation at that end. You feel me? To that, I agree with Rich. It's just something that you have a conversation about. No one, you don't have to be on the same type of time as your partner. You feel me? Like, you can do what you have to do. They can do what they have to do. And if it meets up somewhere in the middle, then that's great. But honestly, if you're not ready to do something, I don't think you should rush to try to do it just to seek satisfaction from your partner. You feel me? I think you should move on your own schedule, move on your own time, and do things when it's right for you. Don't feel rushed to do anything. Don't feel like you have to do something just because your partner is doing it. And if you don't do it, then they'll leave. And who knows? Maybe they'll leave. But if that happens, maybe it just wasn't meant to be. You feel me? Because if the person is so willing to leave just because you won't do this said thing, then to be honest, it might have been slow coming up some point later in the future. You might just have been able to stall it, for a certain amount of time. But if they were still expecting you to reach a certain level, and every single time, if you just didn't reach the level, they just inch away further, they're gonna just keep going up. And if you can't catch up, you're just gonna be struggling to catch up for the remainder of your relationship. And that's obviously gonna cause some problems to fall in. So like I said, you would just be stalling the inevitable, but it might not work out for you.
Or just leave yourself.
Yeah.
If it's that deep.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I genuinely believe just having a conversation. If you guys can have a conversation about it and work through it, then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys can't, then you guys weren't supposed to be together.
Exactly.
That's how I see it. Like, you should never be intimidated by your significant other, even if it is by goals or whatever, because you guys should just be able to talk it out and reassure each other that.
And you should want to see each other succeed.
That as well. Like, I was gonna say, like, the ambition thing, that would actually motivate me. Like, oh shit, my girl wants to do all this. Oh shit, let me step my shit up so we can both be on our shit. You know what I mean? That would motivate me, but I can see how it could intimidate some people as well. I could see that, but
same could be said for us. We could be dealing with somebody and then they could be not see the picture of why we do what we do here on the podcast, and then that could be a situation.
Yeah, in that situation, I completely understand that, because I actually had a situation like that, and I had to just tell Shorty, like, listen, this podcast was here before you.
It's gonna be here.
It's gonna be here after you. So I'm not gonna
be here during you.
You feel me? So my thing is, like, because I was doing this before I was fucking with you, you can't tell me to switch up what I'm doing, because I've been consistent the entire time. You fucked with me when I was like this. You know what I mean? So you can't tell me I'm changed. No, go watch the episodes. It's the same shit. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed in the slightest. You have changed, if anything. So if you can't handle it, then leave. Because this is what I do. If you don't fuck with it, then I'm sorry. You don't gotta listen to the show. I'm gonna fuck with you. Listen to the show. You gotta do all that. But you're not telling me I'm not doing the show. You know what I mean?
Really? You don't care if your person supports you in your show?
No. I don't care if they watch the show or not. No. It's not. They don't owe me that.
Watching
they don't have to.
Is different.
They don't have to. They don't have to watch the show. They can support. Yeah, they don't have to watch the show.
Yeah.
Like every single person I fuck with has supported the show. And Devin has actually called me out. He's like, "Yo, are you fucking with this girl?" Because you called me out on it. No, you've called me out on it before. You be like, "Yo, are you fucking with this girl?" Because like she's showing the show mad love.
Yeah, nah. When they be like random shorties that just been showing consistent love to the show,
is like, what's going on?
Like, who do you follow?
What's going on?
Like, who you follow? Oh, you follow Rich, and I'm like, hey. Whatever you're doing is great promotion. Whatever you're doing is great promotion.
You don't see that with me.
And then when it stops, you realize what happened. Like, you learn what happened. So it's just, yeah. So
facts.
Yeah, the podcast shit, nah, never.
You don't see that with me.
Yeah.
That's one thing, though. If you've been doing something since before, like your significant other came in and they try to switch up on you, nah, don't let that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let that happen.
I always say, like, yo, if you get offended by anything I say on the podcast, you already lost. Honestly, just because like, yo, before you, this was hilarious, wasn't it? And now that you're involved, even though I still don't speak on my personal experiences when I'm actively in them.
He could be so much more wrecked. He could be so much more wrecked.
I probably speak on my personal experiences like years after they happen. You feel me? But I never speak on anything current. But I remember being in past situations where like we'd like make jokes about some shit and somebody felt like it was attached to them or like we were talking about them, and I was just like, no, shorty, I was hilarious before you feel me? This is all just content. You feel me? This is all just content. Never speaking about anything present. I just don't do that personally. You feel me? That's why I'm just like, yo, if you take offense to anything, because we're never talking about our shit, you feel me? So if you take offense to what we're saying, then we're just like, yo, just laugh at the jokes. You feel me? You laughed when it wasn't you. You could laugh now. You feel me? Or just don't listen.
That's
Either
one
way,
thing,
the podcast is here.
That's one thing I like to point out. So, you didn't know I did this beforehand? Oh, I did. And I'm confused as to how we got to this point when you knew I was doing this.
Facts. And everything was hilarious.
Yeah,
before.
so, and then they never have an answer for that. Oh, I just don't think you should do it. Why? I don't like, why? Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
Don't kill me.
I'm always just like, and not to be petty, but I'm like, they just see the strength of it. That's why.
Yes.
They see the strength of it. That's why. All right, what else we got?
I think that's it.
No, that was it for topics, I'm pretty sure. Unless you have something else.
No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright this week. You feel me?
Oh, actually, no, I do have something.
Go ahead.
Did you guys get to watch? What is man's name? Skit. Light skinned dude, kind of big. He be doing them skits. It was a skit
Druski?
about Druski. Did you watch it?
The one in the club?
Could have been records.
Is it the one in the club?
Wait,
or
it's a skit?
No, the one where it was like the
Could've been
boyfriend.
records, it's
Oh yeah, the boyfriend when your girlfriend's hugging someone a little too friendly.
Oh,
yeah,
and I know those type of hugs. Yeah.
Is that really a thing?
Is that?
Yes. What? Oh, I wish a nigga would.
Okay, for the people that don't know what we're talking about, right? So Druski, he's an IG comedian, and he made a skit over the weekend, and what it was pretty much was when you take your shorty out for her birthday and she runs into like a dude that she knows or something like that.
A close friend.
Yeah, a close friend or something. And how it happened was like the dude pulled up to the both of them and he greeted the chick and then,
picked her up, gave her a hug.
They hugged, did the side to side hug while Druski was just sitting there watching all of it. And yeah, apparently, people feel a way about dudes hugging their shorties. You feel me?
Which I don't understand.
Why is it a thing? Let's see.
Reverse the situation real quick. Let's see how she would.
Oh, what?
That's all you gotta do, bro.
What?
I don't understand how that's a thing.
So you see a shorty pull up to and hug on us and shit and be doing that thing where they let
a shorty run and jump on me.
You feel me? And the hugs be a little extra too long. It is definitely a problem.
But I feel like there's like certain situations.
So let me pick up a shorty, give her a hug, and turn her around. Let's see how that goes.
Okay, but I feel like there's certain situations where that can be okayed. Like if you were my
girlfriend, what situation would that be okay?
No. Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we're good friends. If I have a significant other, or if you have a significant other,
I would never do that. That's disrespectful.
Wait, what's disrespectful?
What's disrespectful?
Me hugging you that way when you have a boyfriend is disrespectful.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
I know that.
Up on you, squeezing you, rocking side to side,
better.
Right next to your man.
Well, maybe I want to hug you like that,
and then pulling up to your man's and be like, "Yo, you got a good one."
Like what? Yo,
okay, maybe the commentary is not necessary, but the hug.
Imagine a dude telling me I got a good one, bro.
I don't see it.
Especially if you don't even know me beforehand. You just gonna think you could tell him I'm a friend. You know me your whole life,
and I know those.
But to him, he's probably gonna think this nigga beat. This nigga been beaten. That's what he's gonna think.
Facts, and you have the audacity to flaunt him in front of me.
Exactly. But let me reverse the situation, though. Let me reverse the situation, though.
Any shorty that pulls up on the homie, you were eyeing every single shorty. It don't matter if she's a friend. You were eyeing any shorty that comes into contact with your dude, bro.
If they were there before I was there, then I gotta be in check.
You got to be in check.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna get that check.
Would you not
after you react?
Would you not expect your man to
react?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if a girl was like, "Oh, you got a good one," okay, it's a commentary. It's really the commentary because it's just a commentary.
So if a shorty hugs a little too long, you don't mind. If you're not like
starts rubbing his
But
back.
I'm that person, so I can't really get. I'm that person. I like hugging people, so I can't really say like, oh, I wouldn't like that because I've done that. I've done that to people.
So this is why people come to you, woman to woman.
Yo, this nigga dead. This nigga dead just got right. I remember this talk. Oh shit.
And here we are.
Oh shit.
She says I'm that type of person. Like, remember that talk we had, yo?
This is why, yo, he came in quick with that. But yeah, is that why?
Is what why? Is we already spoke about
we
this.
ain't gonna apply the pressure.
No. Let's not take it back to that time. We're not taking it back to that time. But yeah, see, like you'd feel away if like all of this was going on, and we get it. So like,
and personally, if I had a girlfriend, I would show her the respect of not hugging a girl like that.
Yeah,
that's just showing too much love.
And even my homies girls, I'm not hugging. Even my homies girls, I'm not hugging like that. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
I'll give you the nice.
You might get a side hug.
The side me. One arm.
You feel me? Mostly if you're my
just the shoulder
my homie shorty, I might just go like, hey, how you doing?
Straight up.
Give him a nice pound. I do a nice little fist pound. That's how it is, what? Because like if it was the other way, and like me, you know me, any shorty that I come into contact with, the first ground that I gotta break with all of them, yo, I promise you, they're all just my friends. I promise you, they are all just my friends. You feel me? So it's gonna be like that.
I can see how that can backfire.
And I give that same respect back. You feel me? That's why I give it back.
I can see how that can backfire. What? Just coming off like, oh, these are all my friends. Just so you know, they're all my friends on real. I can see how that can backfire.
Yo, imagine if you just have bad shorties as friends.
I can see how that can backfire.
Just explain every single time, bro.
I can see how that can backfire.
100%.
And the same applies for women too.
When you have handsome friends or something.
Yep.
And your man should that's never an issue to men. Like it's how you and them interact together. Like your man should never be shown, or your friend should never be showing you
interest.
Yeah,
facts.
It should never come to a point where I'm thinking like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
That should
never cross my mind.
I should never approach your friends and think, yo, your friends are trying to fuck you. That should never be the thing. You feel me? But like, and we'll say it too, be like, yo, they're just friends. We're not fucking.
And to be honest,
but sometimes it takes a little more for y'all to believe us.
And to be honest,
I'm just like, yo, yeah, I don't think y'all are fucking because your homies shouldn't be trying to fuck you.
And for the most part, I know like women are pretty sure when their friends want to fuck or not too.
Facts.
So like,
and
it's like
draw the line.
Yeah, like you guys will draw the line and still be friends with them, but you guys know which ones want to fuck. So we're not stupid to that.
It took me a while.
Women to women.
It took me a while.
That's why. That's why. And that's why everyone said, you even said it earlier. Yeah, like, yo, you've just been friendly from time. You feel me? But some people see that friendliness is something else.
The only thing.
Oh, that's the thing. She's a little too friendly. Mm-hmm. It's a thing. You feel me? So that's it.
Sorry.
And in my experience, when women are too friendly, they know exactly what the fuck they're doing.
Facts. And when it comes to like dudes pulling up 100%,
100%.
Like,
if they know you have a girlfriend, like girls think about it.
Wait, what are you saying? I'm
sorry. Like, if a girl knows you have a girlfriend and they're still acting too friendly, they know what they're doing.
Well, if I don't see it as too friendly, then where's really the issue?
All right, it's different if we've been best friends since like me and you. It's different since first grade. That's like we have history there.
No, but I'm like that way with like I'm just friendly with everybody. So, but I look at, we've had this conversation. If I'm just friendly, you looking at it like it's flirtatious, like you don't know me at all.
Well, regardless, that's her man. If it comes off that way to her, you got to respect the way she feels. You feel me?
But he has to be the one to tell me, not her.
I mean,
and the same should apply vice versa.
I mean,
too.
He's probably telling his shorty like, yo,
I don't know about
she's
that.
my friend, so I'm not like. So that's probably he's probably not going to say anything because he's probably just controlling it from that side. You feel me? He's not going to tell you anything because he already told his shorty that you had nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but just because he spoke to her doesn't mean that he has control of the situation.
Oh, he probably doesn't, because shorty can still do whatever she wants to do.
Woman to woman moment.
And that's a woman to woman moment. You feel me? That's how it is.
The only thing, like the only part of the thing with the skit I didn't agree with was the fact that this nigga Druski just sat there through the entire time. I would have made a scene, nigga. What? What? I wish you would.
This nigga stood outside and they argued outside. That's something I would not do, bro. And then they were in the club.
This nigga's on.
Shorty was dancing in the middle, and Homie was all the way at the other end of the club,
like just looking at her,
I'm like, I would not have done that either, bro.
Like me, I would have cut that shit in the bum. Like, whoa, what is going on? What are you doing? Straight up like that. I'm gonna make it awkward for everyone since you want to be a dickhead. I'm that nigga. I'm sorry. Ugh. Troublemaker.
Done ruin the girl's birthday.
What happened?
I said done ruin the girl's birthday.
She ruined it.
How she ruined it?
She knows she should not let any man touch her like that or do that. No. The fuck? No. It's one-on-one.
Or they should have been aware of these people. If he was aware of the people, then
first of all, if this random nigga just showed up and I don't know who he is, why did I not know? Yeah, like, why are you inviting niggas I don't know? First of all, that is weird to me. That is a red flag. Like, who is this man? You didn't tell me? And you're just telling me about him the day of? That's weird, bro.
And he's hugging you like this.
It's
and I don't
weird.
know about this guy. Who is this guy?
Real shit. That's weird.
And how does he know me?
You got a good one? I've never seen this dude.
I've never heard of you. You got a good one? Clearly I don't know. Because I don't even know you, bro. Shit. Look at the flashbacks. Yeah. Any new music came out, bro? Let's see. Kid Cudi dropped an album.
It was fire.
Was it?
I fucked with it.
Okay.
I fucked with it from my perspective. I wasn't listening to it as like a hip hop or regular hip hop album. What kind of music does he make? I don't think he makes hip hop music. I think it's like alternative type shit. Like, what is this?
I'd say this is a hip hop album.
You think it's hip hop?
He's been known to make alternative music in the past, but I would classify this one as a hip hop album.
All right, well, I didn't get the hip hop feel from it, but I guess. Mm-hmm. But regardless, I thought it was a pretty good album. The production was fucking amazing, like spot on with it. My favorite song was Heaven on Earth, and I think he needs to do a remix and add Travis Scott to that shit, because that's the perfect song for him and Trav to hop on. Mm-hmm. But every song just flowed into each other. Tequila Shots, wonderful. Fucking what was the song with Pop Smoke?
I didn't like that one. I liked it.
It was catchy.
I was just like, damn, that was a waste of a Pop Smoke feature, to be honest. That's what I thought that was. With this album, I don't know. I feel like I'm always like that when it comes to posthumous features. Like, sometimes I can tell when an artist just grabbed that and just added it to their song. Mm-hmm. Like, I can tell they didn't actually sit in the studio and work on it together. You feel me? They just found something and was like, oh, I like that, and I'm gonna just add it to my record. But with this album, I think I need to sit with it a little more. It does sound like it fits perfectly into the Man on the Moon series, just because of the production, you know. Kid Cudi's been known to switch up his sound, but this album stays right into that pocket.
This nigga love humming.
Yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. Also, when I listen to albums like this, I've always been able to see how Travis Scott lists Kid Cudi as one of his biggest inspirations. But when he drops projects like this, you know, I see it again. I was actually surprised that Travis didn't appear as a feature on this album. Some people say it's because they were working on this collaborative project that's supposed to come out. That's why they dropped that single that they did earlier in the year, the Scots. I don't think they're actually doing that. I think they just dropped it at that time, and I don't think they're coming out with like an actual project together. But I do believe they have a lot of material recorded. You feel me? But when it comes to this album, definitely think it gives people a nostalgic vibe to what Cudi used to put out.
Yes,
and
100%.
This is him letting you know that he can still fit into that pocket. You feel me?
What did he drop before this? It was absolutely garbage.
He's dropped, in my opinion, a couple garbage projects.
Garbage.
Speeding Bullet to Heaven was pretty bad to me. I enjoyed Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. Satellite Flight, I don't remember anything from that. Indicud was I enjoyed some. And then obviously there's the classic Man on the Moon series. He had Kids See Ghosts with Kanye that came out 2 years ago, that 7-track EP. It was alright. I had like some tracks on there, but it was alright to say the least.
Sleeping on it.
Yeah. see,
what was
else?
the other album?
This came out a couple weeks ago, but we never really talked about it.
Carter.
No Ceilings 3, Lil Wayne. He dropped that exclusively on Dat Piff. It features one of my favorite songs on that is that BB King freestyle with Drake. And he had
that's actually one of the
streaming
best
platforms. So
that's one of the best like features in my opinion of the year, like that Drake verse. Yeah, no, in general, like all year, like that verse from Drake goes hard from the BB King. But
yeah, really fire track. I really enjoyed it. Wayne, it's no brainer that Wayne can rap. Like we all know that Wayne can rap, and when he's on other people's beats, you know, he kills that shit. I think I always have a thing when it comes to Lil Wayne, like his actual albums, when it comes to his studio albums. Because I don't know, like he can kill other people's beats, but when it's time for his own production and his own sequencing of his albums, I always have a problem with it.
Now. Like back then, nah. Like decade ago, nah. But now, everything he puts out, I 100% agree with you. And I think he just switched up his sound, or he's working with someone completely different because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't he with Cash Money that whole time? Who were the?
He's still with Cash Money.
There's no way he's working with the same people, bro.
I think now he's just Young Money.
Yeah,
he has his own people. Yeah. But still, if you have your own people, your shit should be fire. Every single time.
He definitely switched up. Like it doesn't make sense how like his voice to me has changed so much in the last decade. Like when he took that break from like discovering Nicki, or not discovering Nicki, but Drake and shit, Drake and Nicki, putting them on, taking that time off, and then coming back, completely different person. And I don't know what the fuck happened. It's weird to me. I don't like it. Like I don't like any of his new music. This mixtape, it was okay. Like it was okay. Yeah. I mean, we've all heard the beats before, but he's done better on almost all of them. So
yeah, I hear that. Things that I didn't get to listen to Jack Harlow's album. I feel like I'm hearing good things about it.
I've heard like one song off of it. It was okay, but I mean, I'm not really a Jack Harlow fan like that anyway, so I wasn't clamoring to go listen to it. I mean, I might give it a listen over the snowstorm because ain't shit else to do. But
yeah, I heard some nice things about it, but I'll give it a listen.
Fetty Wap dropped an album
next week. I didn't listen to that. How was that?
I listened to it on the way here. It was ass.
Fetty Wap's fall off is crazy, and we can talk about that.
He was never really that big though. I mean, he had like 2 songs. He had 2 songs. Trap Queen and
summers. He was
Trap
going
Queen,
crazy.
My Way, 679. The
679. The fuck is 679?
Baby girl, you're so damn fine though.
Oh, that radio.
I could hit you from behind.
The radio.
Oh, okay, all right. He had all them radio hits, and that's it. Like that. Other than that, like nothing else he put out was good. If it wasn't on the radio.
He had a bunch of radio hits that year, though.
He's probably still making money off those.
Oh,
yeah, I know, but the fact that he just couldn't sustain that career, you know, says a lot. You feel me? Yeah.
His voice wasn't really. I mean, whenever I listened to him on like lesser songs, his voice was never really that standout.
Yeah, I feel that. Projects that are coming out at the end of the week. Brockton's D the Flyest is dropping a project this Friday, actually, called Sando Boy, so make sure y'all go check that out. He released a single called Riot that's produced by Massachusetts' own Mike Congo. Pretty fire content. I'm trying harder to cover more of the Massachusetts music scene out here, and I promise I'll do a better job in the future. But yeah, make sure y'all go check that out. You feel me? And I think with that being said, let's get into our reality checks and then our vibes of the week.
So I was pretty like annoyed today. Like life's just been stressful over the last couple weeks, to be very honest with you. So like before this podcast, I was in a mood. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So my reality check is just like, if you catch yourself being in the mood, disconnect from whatever you're doing in that moment and focus on yourself, because you're the most important person in your own life. If you're not functioning, then nothing else is gonna work out. I wish I did that. I wish I separated myself from work and just took, some time to decompress, meditate, just focus on myself and get myself in a better spirit, because being with y'all put me in a better mind space and better spirit. So all I'm saying is, if you're in a mood, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like you shouldn't be doing what you're doing in that moment, disconnect from that, go do you, get yourself in a better mind space, and then go back to what you were doing. I guarantee you your productivity will be better, and your results will be better, and you'll be more efficient. So that's my reality check.
Mine is similar. the purpose of our lives is to be happy. So to kind of jump off what Rich said is that life is too short for anything. And I promise you, like, nothing is worth stressing that much, because honestly, if it's not going to matter tomorrow, don't stress it that much. And even if it does roll over to tomorrow, I promise you it won't matter in 10 years. And there's no point of even putting that much energy into it. I promise you it's not. So just live for now. Try and be happy as much as you can, especially with the world we're living in now. Honestly, it's a lot, but we're all going through it. You're not alone. So just really find the best way you can to just keep yourself uplifted. And yeah, that's my reality check.
Word. And then for my reality check, I will just say to please look out and take care of yourselves. In terms of COVID, take care of your bodies, take care of your health. In terms of your mental, take as much time that you need to make sure that you are living the best life that you can and living a healthy life. And just make sure that you're in the right spirits. Because let me be the one to tell you this. If you don't know this, everybody should know this now. You feel me? Your jobs don't give a damn about you. You feel me? You could die today. You could die tomorrow. They will hold a very small meeting, ask if everyone is good, and then they will continue on with their operations. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, if you feel like you're at certain times where, you know, your mind just isn't in the right place, or you're just not good to work, fam, take the day off. Take some time off. Take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. Work will be there the next day. Bread will be there the next day. You don't got to kill yourself just for the sake of a check. You feel me? Your mental health and your well-being is much more important. Your job doesn't give a damn about you. So do the necessary things to better yourself and take care of yourself, because trust me, the world is a much better place with you on it. You feel me? That is my reality check. All right, and that's pretty much the end of the episode. Follow us on all of our socials, Instagram and Twitter at The Urban Product. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Give us a like, give us a comment, share, give us a nice review, all of that. And with that being said, next week is the last episode of the year. Shit is going to get lit next week, so please make sure you are there. Is next week the season finale? I don't know. We'll let you know next week. It all depends on how COVID's looking for the next couple of weeks, you feel me? But we'll make sure to tell y'all next week. Other than that, it's been your boy DME.
It's been your boy Cozy Rich.
And it's been your girl Imani.
And you've been listening to The Urban Products. We will catch y'all next week.
Love.
Deuce.